Alright, so here I am at the Route 66 Museum in Oklahoma. Clinton, Oklahoma, to be precise. Check it out. I'm not one for big sort of cheesy American, attractions, but I want to see at least one 66 museum while I'm here, and this is one of the best ones from what I've read. Interesting drive this morning. Went to go through some of the old route, but the GPS is useless. Just wants to take me down the interstate the whole way, so I had to use my own directions, but there's a lot of turns. A lot of it is actually following a smaller road that just goes alongside the interstate, but got lost a couple of times, lost about an hour. Never mind. So I'm going to go check out the Route 66 Museum. This is my only stop in Clinton, and then I'm heading west to Texas, North Texas. See you later.
I rode into town about an hour ago. I had to check my pressure. My tank was running low. Next thing I see, in a low-cut tee. That's a sweet little honey saying I sure like to try. I took off my hat and I smiled right back. I never seen a pair of legs or dangerous curves like that. I showed her inside. Yeah, I said let's go for a ride. And then she smiled at me and said I should like to try. She's taking her time. She's going real slow. She's spinning her hand. A cross-eyed shiny chrome. Well, this old big diesel, it always gave me good luck. But she keeps telling me I sure like your truck. I got back on the road. This old diesel moves fast. Oh, this ain't the first time, and brother, it won't be the last. That is sweet little will be saying to me.
Well, I've just been around the museum, the Route 66 Museum. Less than impressive, gotta say. It's not very big. Doesn't have that many great exhibits. I was expecting to see, some cars from the era. They had a few. Nothing remarkable, really. It was just a lot of reading, basically. The story of the road, how it came to be, its decline, and now its modern day incarnation as a tourist attraction. I expected something a little bit bigger, but it was $5 to get in, about £3.50. Not too bad. Never mind. And now I'm going to go get some lunch.
Take me back to the end of the island. Early '94, in the dead of winter. Before the hedge funds bought all the sand. Before the century came to an end. Take me back. standing on that point of land where the Atlantic meets the sound of everything's going according to plan. We're at the head of the table in a house full of windows at the end of an island, watching the sun rise from the head of the table in a house full of windows at the end of an island that only the sunrise knows. The northern lights from Providence lead into the Milky Way. And the whole wide world stays a safe distance away. We'll meet under the White House, embrace on top of the bluff. The light will erase the time between us once again. We'll be the ones at the head of the table in a house full of windows at the end of an island, watching the sunrise from the head of the table in a house full of windows at the end of an island that only the sunrise knows. So I'm in a 20-year-old car with a dream, baby, dream I drive. Ever eastward, ever eastward, ever eastward, into the sunrise.
You died on a Saturday. That's the day you went away. Life is not the same. No, it's not the same. You left behind, oh baby girl. Her looks, they just mirror yours. And I can't stand it. No, I can't stand it. Now we'll hold you under the water. Always been my favorite daughter. They don't make your kind no more. They don't make your kind no more. I'm sinking down. I see your ghost when she's walking by. I hear your voice when I hear her cry. And I can't stand
Alright, I just left Clinton, Oklahoma, crossed over the border into Texas, made a quick stop at Shamrock, and then there was some interesting stuff. So not all of Route 66 still survives, and some of it's in better condition than other bits. I thought I'd try and stay as faithful as possible on this trip to the original route, but it turns out I'm not going to be able to do that all of the way. We ran into a little bit of country dirt roads just before we came into Allen Reed in Texas, and this is a rear-wheel drive American sports car, not really designed to do that, so I almost got stuck a few times. I mean, the roads aren't that bad, but there are some patches of mud, and if I get stuck, that's game over. it's gonna really set off my journey. Just the amount of time it would take to get someone to pull me out. I'd look like an idiot as well, trying to drive down there. This is exactly the kind of territory that the pickups are made for. Big four-wheel drive vehicles you see everywhere here. So we're going to try and avoid doing that again. But I've stopped off in Groom in Texas because it has one of the largest crosses in the world. It's not the largest. There are bigger crosses, believe it or not. But let me see if I can get it all in. Check this out. Why? What? Why? Everything's bigger in Texas, but why? Like what? I don't know. Like I read the comments on this stuff before I even came here, and there were people saying, "Oh yeah, seeing such a big cross really reinforces my faith." I'm like, I'll let you decide. I'm gonna check it out. I had an opportunity to check out the giant cross and the gift shop, because this is America, there's always a gift shop, and yeah, it's pretty big. It's pretty big. So I learned a little bit. It was built in 1995, and it's not the biggest one in the world, but you know, it's right on the interstate here. You're going to be able to see that from miles and miles around. And it's lit at night as well, so, you know, there's no getting away from it at night. It's always there reminding you. I suppose it is a giant symbol of Christianity, and specifically this is a Catholic place right here. And it has, you know, like a replica of the cave where Jesus was buried and was resurrected, complete with the sort of stone that you roll. There was supposed to be a stone that you roll out of the way to get into the tomb or cave or whatever it was. Not really an expert. It is kind of humbling, but that's what this trip's about. Where else am I going to see one of these or anything like it? And these grounds are really beautiful as well. It is just, you know, I can see as many museums as I want, anywhere I want. I'm never going to be able to see a 58-meter high Catholic crucifix. This kind of stuff interests me. You know, not for the symbolism that it represents, but for the you know, the reason why it was made and what it means to these people who live here. Here it is again.
highway song fills the night. The shrouded mist, the morning light. The road behind me comes and past. That cabin went too good to last. Another day, southward bound. Another night, another town. The silver sea, the setting sun.
Amarillo, Texas, the big Texan steak ranch. For beef lovers across the nation, this place has always been a meat mecca.
I wish I was in the western country, sitting in a big armchair.